Thank you. Okay, welcome everybody to our October Roundtable Scouting Update. I'm Eric Zan Vliet, your Roundtable Commissioner, and Victor is our District Director. Excuse me. Let's start our meeting off with a pledge to the flag. If you are in uniform, you may salute. If you are not in uniform, please place your right hand over your heart and say the pledge with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, here's our agenda. Got plenty going on. We got a couple of presentations too tonight. We're welcoming. We've got a different program dates to remember and jot down on your calendars. Got some training coming up for everyone, especially NYLT and ILS. That'll be presented by John McLinn. We got upcoming events, a number of events for the remainder of the year, and even jumping into January a little bit. Our fall activities, special presentations on those. We're going to have a camporee, everyone. Yay! All right, and then some questions and answers. Remember, please mute your microphone. Enter the questions in the chat bar if you got it, or raise your hand, or if you don't have any of those, just yell. And we are recording this call, so you can watch it later or tell other people about it. It's a little bit backwards. Start with December. Remember, we are going to be participating in the Belmont Shore Christmas Parade again this year. Set the date aside for everyone. It's the evening of December 5th. That's St. Nicholas Day, actually, so that's great. October Camporee is this weekend, so everything's gearing up for it. Make sure last minute troops, please participate, and if you can, we need the help. Jamboree on the Air is on the 21st of October, and then we'll round out that with the beginning of November, Scouting for Food. The bag drop-off weekend, if you're going to do that, is on Saturday the 4th. The Wednesday after that is the West Fair. We'll be hosting all of the troops and inviting all of our Cub Scouts to go to that. And on the 11th, the following Saturday, is the Scouting for Food bag pickup. And there's 2 locations for that, and we'll tell you more about that in a minute. And then finally in November is the 10 Commandments hike, the day after Thanksgiving. And that's being organized. We'll be going to 10 different worship places and learning more about the 10 Commandments and what they do at their places of worship. January is filling up fast. We have our winter tech camp for those scouts that school is still out. I have a chance to do some winter tech, some STEM courses there. And then on the 20th, the Order of the Arrow has their banquet and traderie, and that'll be at Seabase. And then the Iron Star District has their district dinner on the 27th. That's always a fun evening, and everyone's invited to that, even though you might not be in Iron Star District. Upcoming training. Does Michael happen to be on the line, or Amy? No. Okay, I'll cover that. Many things going on this fall. We want to make sure that every scout has a trained leader, and so we push all of these trainings in the fall when we've got all our new leaders that came in. BALU and IOLS. BALU is the Cub Scout training, and IOLS is the Scouts PSA training on October 28th and 29th. That'll be at Camp Tockwitz. Please sign up for that on our website. That's an overnight from the 28th through the 29th, Saturday, Sunday. And then leader specific training is a 4-hour course or thereabouts on November 5th. First aid and CPR. There's your chance to get certified on November 12th. I think both of those are at Seabase, I'm not sure. And then wilderness first aid is a longer course. It's good for those scouts and troops that are getting out there and doing camping. and have scouters that are trained in wilderness first aid, November 18th and 19th. All of these signups are available on our website, longbeachbsa.org/training. Michael Devine, he's on his way out. He's our training chair, and Vice Chair Amy McCarty is going to be taking his place as chair coming up next year. So I'm going to hand this off over to John McGlynn, and he's going to tell us a lot about the introduction to leadership skills, all for troops and for crews and for ships. So you got all those acronyms down there. Hi, John.
Hi there. Hello, everyone. Glad you're all here. This is just going to be kind of a quick introduction, refresher for this introduction to leadership skills. If you could throw me the next slide. Okay, so what is ILS? As the title suggests, this is introductory leadership training. It's meant to be done at the unit level. So ideally, if you've got scouts who have gone through ILS training already, or if they've been through NYLT already, they should be doing this training, or they should at least be assisting with this training. But adult leaders can also lead this training as well. This type of training should be open to all scouts, but it is especially useful for youth leaders, especially new youth leaders coming into their position, whether they're a brand new patrol leader or assistant patrol leader, or maybe a brand new ASPL or SPL, or maybe they're in some other leadership position. Maybe they are the quartermaster, or they are the scribe, or they are the historian. This training is designed to help all of them do better in their work for the unit. That's why typically we open this to all scouts. Why am I bringing this up now? Because this is one of those things units need to plan ahead for. I know a lot of units like mine, we do our elections at the end of the year, and so we plan annually to have the ILS training sometime either at the end of December, beginning of January, so that those leaders now, newly elected, moving into their positions, can get this first level unit level training. It's meant to help them understand their leadership positions. So even if they've been a leader before, if they're moving into a new position, it's good to take this training again, or facilitate this training, so that they can get a better idea of what it is that they are supposed to be doing, say as an SPL or an ASPL. And I really do recommend that this is training that units schedule annually for their units, because you're getting new leaders, you're getting new scouts all the time, should be part of your annual calendar. So that's why I wanted to bring it up now, because it's a good time to mention it, good time. A lot of units are planning their years out. So get this on your calendar as soon as you can. The other reason I bring this up is that it is a requirement for having scouts attend NYLT, the National Youth Leadership Training. Next slide, please. So what is NYLT? It is the premier youth leadership training available at the council level. It is open to scouts who are age 13 to 20. First class rank or above, or the equivalent. It's not just for Scouts BSA, it is also for venturing and for Sea Scouts. They also have an ILS training as well. You have to have completed the ILS training at the unit level to be eligible, and you also need to receive your unit leader's recommendation to attend NYLT. When is our NYLT? It's on our council calendar. It's right here. June 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and the second weekend is the 28th, 29th, and 30th. It's a 2-weekend course, 6 days, up at Camp Tockwitz. Now, if you look at those dates, a lot of you might realize that coincides with the Philmont Trek that is coming up this summer. So we don't want to leave those folks out, or maybe you've got a scout that needs to take NYLT sooner than our June course. We partner with our friends at Verdugo Hills Council. Their course is in February 17, 18, 19 over the President's Day weekend. And then the following weekend, 23rd, 24th, 25th up at Camp Verdugo Oaks. And I will be there with them helping on that course. So we have alternatives here if you need it. Next slide, please. What do you get when you do your ILS training? Well, scouts who complete that training get to wear the trained strip underneath their rank or their office, and you get trained leaders. Eric talked briefly about how every scout deserves a trained leader. I also like to remind our leaders that every leader deserves a trained scout. So it makes our job easier as adult leaders when they know what they're doing in a youth-led training. And of course, ILS gives us scouts who are ready for the next level training, which is NYLT. And if they pass NYLT, then they're also eligible for the National Youth Leadership training, NAIL, that happens during the summer, as well as the National Leadership Academy training, which also happens nationally. I believe it's going to be in Northern California this year. Anyway, more information on that as it comes, but it makes them eligible for that. Last slide. Okay. Do you need help with ILS training? I know some units may not have done it in a while or at all. We want to make this as easy for you all as possible. The training syllabus is available on scouting.org. I am more than happy to help do a train the trainer activity with your unit, or if you need help actually facilitating the training, I'm making myself available for that. As you can tell, I am passionate about youth training and making sure that our units get what they need in order to make this happen. So please, if you need help on any of this ILS training, whether it's for troops or for crews or for ships, there's my contact information. I am a member of the training committee. There's my phone number. There's my email. Please reach out. We don't want anybody feeling like they don't know how to do this or what they're doing. But it's such an important part that I think all of our units really need to do this. If you need help, I'm providing the help that's there. Thanks very much.
All right. Well, thank you very much, John. As you can see, we got lots of training opportunities, and we want to have you and your scouts trained. Okay, so for renewing, I think we might have a question here on the chats. Anyway, so renewing for 2024, Victor.
Sure. So we're right in the process of renewing right now. The renewal system opened up Sunday, October the 1st. We recommend that you do your renewal online and you submit it online, but do not pay. If you pay online, what it'll do is it'll lock the system and we will not be able to do any updates. So Sandy always recommends that you bring in a check to pay for it. You can pay by credit card here as well, but there is a cost to that. There's a credit card fee. So we do recommend a check. But yeah, we do not recommend that you do the payment online. If you want to make last minute changes, additions, anything like that, she would be able to do it if you do not pay online. And then all charters must be submitted no later than Friday, December 1st. We would like to have enough time for us to be able to process that. Remember, there's just one person, and that's Sandy, and she has to process all those charters by the end of the year. So give us enough time to be able to do that. And if you need help with any of that, Sandy's available. I'm available. Reach out to us and we'll walk you through it. If you need to set up an appointment, you can come in and we can sit down and walk you through the whole process. So that's available to you as well. Next slide.
Mhm.
Okay, so remember that we have that new annual membership fee process that changed this year. So that, and just in a nutshell, the as of August 1st, we had the new membership fees that went into effect, and the proration ended, meaning that now anytime a youth or an adult joins, they have to pay the full year fee. And they will have an anniversary date of re-registration, which will be on the same date that they register for the first time. All other existing members that were already registered will continue to do the process just as they've always done. This will be the last year that we're doing the recharter process as we know it. Next year, it'll be a different process. And but more information to come next year, but definitely know of these changes that are coming up. It will not, none of these changes will affect existing members. It only affects the members that are new to the program. They will automatically appear on your roster when you're ready to recharter. These folks will appear on there as paid, so you don't have to pay for them again, and they'll be able to be processed. And if you go to the next slide, you'll see the new fees for the year. $160 for a youth, $75 for adults, $65 for explorers. If you want to add the boys life, Scout life to it, it's an additional $15 per year. And then new members have a $25 flat rate fee. And then I think the new charter fee is $100 per unit. So these are all the changes. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and me or Sandy, and we'll be able to walk you through and help you out with the process.
Thank you.
Okay, jumping into popcorn. So we're in the middle of the popcorn sales, and let me tell you, this year it's been pretty exciting to see how many kids are out there selling popcorn storefront. All our storefronts were booked completely. Actually, I think we only have a few now because this weekend, as you know, Cabaret is coming up, so not a lot of folks will be selling, but so those are the open weekends. But there's a lot of popcorn sales that are going on. I believe that Pack 75 is close to 40,000 just in storefront, and they'll probably hit about 50,000 in sales this year, which is phenomenal. All the units are selling. They're doing fantastic. Everybody's excited, very receptive as far as this year's gone with people buying our products. Again, we sell the scouting program. We're not selling popcorn. Popcorn is what we give them as a result of them supporting scouting. And that's the message that we tell everybody. So if you haven't done popcorn, think about it. Reach out to me. 30% commissions on the max that you can do on show and sell, 35 on online sales. And then you can get the extra credit that we give is that if a scout sells anywhere between $350 and $550 of popcorn per scout in a unit, and the whole unit sells popcorn, right? And they'll have a unit goal based on that. If they reach those goals, then we can give the unit a discount or a credit for the registration or on their unit account. So all sorts of information. If you want to know more about it, it's online, or you can reach out to me. Unit take orders are due this Friday, tomorrow. So if you haven't turned those in, that's particularly for the pretzels. The chocolate pretzels are not shipped out in the early part of the sale because they melt. So they always wait till the fall season gets, as the cooler time period gets. So they'll ship them out sometime in November. That's November 3rd is the next pickup time frame. So yeah, if you have any questions on popcorn, feel free to reach back to me. The whole sale will end at the end of November, and all the money is due to the council by December 1st.
All right, great. Thank you. A couple of updates on some prior slides. Someone made notice that the Christmas parade, if you try to go on the 5th, it will not be a Saturday. So that's the Christmas parade is Saturday, December 2nd. And then the other item is that for registrations and charter agreements, be watchful of the type of charter agreement that you need. The Catholic Church has its own separate version of it, and that one of the signed copies, wet signed copies, needs to go to the LA Archdiocese. All right, great. Let's move on to our next item. Our Cabaret.
And Cabaret is coming up tomorrow. Joe was busy all day. As a matter of fact, she's still busy getting everything, all the last minute details planned. We have a really exciting weekend planned for everybody, and we want to thank everybody who's coming out, and we encourage troops. If you haven't reached out to Joe yet about coming out, please come out. We need the help. One thing that he did want me to mention is that there is no open fires there. You could, wood fires. You can bring a propane tank with a fire ring or a fire container, and you can have those, but you cannot have any wood fires or charcoal fires at the camp.
Okay, good. Nothing with sparks.
Mhm.
Okay, our West Fair. I mentioned it at the beginning, November. Is there somebody here for that?
Yep, I don't see Heidi, so I can take that.
right.
The West Fair is coming up. We had our first flyer. This is the first flyer that we have out. It's going to be similar to last year. It's going to be at Monte Verde Park, indoor, outdoor. We're going to have a bonfire, kind of to show the Webelos, what all the troops are up to. And so I really think that all the troops should, if you can attend. If you can't attend, I believe we are going to be having some flyers. So if you have information on your troop date, your troop meeting dates and activities you do, we can get those from you. If you cannot attend that night, we'll have a table with some other troop information. The biggest things are you'll get a table will be provided. The troop will hang out at the table. The Webelos will come around and kind of interview you guys and see what you guys are all about. We're gonna have some punch tickets like we had last year, or stamp tickets, where we'll do raffles. So we'll have some prizes for raffles. The more units the Webelos visit, the more they can acquire. So we're hoping to just feed off the success of the previous West Fairs over the years. It keeps becoming a bigger and bigger event. So we look forward to seeing all the troops and all the packs, the Webelos coming out and checking it out.
Very good. Thank you. This is a great opportunity for the troops to update all of their marketing materials, their flyers, as Joe mentioned, as also maybe a poster board with some recent activities that Webelos can get excited about, and update your scout pin or your Scout Me In pin location, and get the good contact information so that they can get a hold of you. We need to replenish our troops, and we need to grow our troops, and this is one of the major ways to do it. So let's not lose those Webelos and not have them cross over into scouting, Scouts BSA.
Right. Eric, real quick, and for the troops that are here, there will be a invitation going out. It's first come, first serve if you want indoors or outdoors. Outdoors will still be under the patio cover. Just got really tight in there. There was a huge turnout last year, so we're gonna open it up to indoor and outdoors. So it's first come, first serve. There'll be a notation on that on the RSVP. So be sure to reach out to that, and then the information is all on the council website for contact information. So
Fantastic. Okay, that's great. All right. Another November event is our Scouting for Food event, and I see Rosa's on the line.
Hi, everybody. So Scouting for Food is going to be this every now and then. It lands on actual Veterans Day, and this year is going to be one of those years where it does land on Veterans Day. I encourage all units to go and participate in Scouting for Food. If you guys have something on Veterans Day, please call me. And I've worked with other units in the past to get them to participate, and even though they have something to do on that Saturday. So please do that. It's going to be the same as always, 2 locations. One of them is at the Salvation Army over on Long Beach Boulevard and Spring. And then the second location is going to be over at the Mayfair Swim Pavilion, which is on Clark and South Street. We're gonna pre-order patches. I am not gonna put the order in until after the event so that you guys can do like a count, an actual count of how many scouts you want to give patches to. So, but please, if please order as soon as you can, like when the day comes, please order, that weekend. That would be very helpful.
Patch gonna look like that.
Yeah, and actually, so the little picture you see there, the little boy, the boy and the Girl Scout, the scout that's a girl, that's the actual patch. So I've been in the habit in the last couple of years that whatever picture is on the flyer, that's actually going to be the patch. So that's what it's going to look like this year. Let's see. If you guys can please email me with the location that you're gonna serve it. Then what I need is the north boundary, the south boundary, the east and the west boundary. What I do every year is at the end I erase it. So if you tell me it's it's the same location as last year, then I have to start digging through my phone for pictures. So if you can please just provide me with your parameters, and then then I'll mark you guys on the big map. And then we do have bags. I know that in the last couple of years, a lot of units have been either going to the grocery stores and getting the paper bags, or they've been using the door hangers. So we do have quite a few boxes left from last year even. So I have an order placed to kind of replenish what the units took out last year. But I do have bags if you need them. Okay, so you need to let me know how many cases you need. There's 400 bags per case. So it's easier just to do it by case. So that way you're not opening and counting bags. So just order it by the case, or a case and a half, or half case is fine. And I think that the drop-off information is there too, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I think that's it.
That sounds great.
Mhm.
But, one of the scouts has some milk. Well, we don't accept milk. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So if it needs to be refrigerated, we don't accept it, and we do not accept expired food. So please remember that we won't. It's all going to be thrown away. So so please, when your guys are putting out your little notes and tags to put on there, please no expired food
Or perishables.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. That was a good point. All right. Thank you, Rosa.
Sure.
Mammoth Hike. We're working up to Thanksgiving now. Thanksgiving 10 Commandments Hike will be held on November 24th. That's also the day after Thanksgiving. Help you walk off some of that turkey. It is from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. There's a kickoff. Everyone meets up at one particular place, if you are so inclined, at the beginning, and they'll walk through all of the worship places and give you a route map. If you come later, that's okay too. You can still come by and pick up the map and work your way through. There'll be more information on the council website. And if you have specific questions, you can talk to Rosa. All right, and there we are, December 2nd. That's the correct date for the Christmas parade. Keep it and reserve it. All right, got a video presentation, and so I'm going to cue that up for you and see if this works. This is for the what's it again, Victor?
It's
a
for
temporary promo.
Oh, it's our camperee promo. All right, first look at everyone, just like Taylor Swift. All right.
Just make sure that we have the audio share. I think there's some dots. Okay.
Yeah, if it goes. Hearing this? I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. That's fantastic. Thank you for putting that together.
Okay.
I think we have this available for promotion purposes.
Yeah. So hi Eric, it's Matt.
Hi.
How are you? So hi everyone. Matt Tolog, Scout Master Troop 134. Speaking with Victor in there, I've decided to go ahead and bring back Camporee to the Long Beach Area Council. And I was
Yay.
told we hadn't had one since 2018 was the last one that I know, because the 2019 was a camper all.
After all,
So,
yeah.
What is a Camporee? Again, as you can, I think there's we're eager to bring back Camporee to Long Beach Area Council. And what is a Camporee? So I know we hadn't had one for a while, and kids might be in the troop are asking, what is a Camporee? You know, and so I kind of found a little thing here what a Camporee is, right? It's basically gathering together of scouts, BSA. The way it says here is many camping fun for youth, the thumping of hundreds of feet on the way to an evening campfire. Imagine that. The smokes from fires, from cooking stews, whatever, and ham and eggs. It's the ripple of the wind blown flags in the morning sun. It's catching the idea of teamwork in the patrol. It's learning to carry out an order in order to help the team succeed. So basically, you look at it as a unit. It's a unit level, a council level activities, and we're gonna have lots of fun. And I do have in my staff with me. I'm co-chairing it with Mr. Dana, who spoke about the West Fair. I also have with me Mr. Nathan Hill. That's gonna be. These are the and then Miss Rosa, the lovely wife, and then my staff advisor is gonna be Mr. Victor, I believe. And we've already established the place. It says right there, El Dorado. We've established the date. We've actually looked at the place. So we're really eager to, and we're launching it this early in order to give troop a chance to say, you know what, it's out there, plan it. They can't say, well, we didn't know because you just let us know. This is at least 7 months before. So I want to make it, you know, my goal is we want to make it really good. We want to make it to remember it's a local area, part of the localists, so that being the first one, and you know, we want to make sure that we don't travel far away and stuff. So we're going to be reaching out to Scoutmasters. One of the goals was to ask each Scoutmaster to perhaps be in our first planning meeting. Maybe they have some ideas that they want to see. Maybe they have some inputs, and we believe that if we get some of the units leaders involved, then the units are probably going to attend. So we're estimating about 250 people. That's our goal. That's the budget that we're going with. And so let's see. Yeah. So there's a bunch of events that we're coming up with, and we're brainstorming. It's going to be nice. It's going to be, it's not even, it's going to be good. Oh, no. It's not it. It's going to be great. So I'm excited about it. I know that the people are excited about it. We're going to be reaching out to different troops to run some certain events, and we just hope that everybody comes out there. It's local. Friday they come in, and we're actually going to have some, there's some fishing, campfire, and then the big thing is the big show. I'm going to leave it at that, and look forward to that for the Camporee. So anyway,
It's on the website.
it's on the website.
Yeah. So you can click on there there's a email and contact information on the website as well.
Yes, actually, the staff has created an email site that's going to be live. That's actually live. So if you have any questions about, it's not going to go to my personal email, which is okay, but it's going to go to one where everybody sees it. So the four of us will see it. And so if you have any questions about the Spring Camporee and you want to do that, we'll provide that for you. And so, I know we're planning it, but it's really, I think that the idea is to get everybody involved, and then you get them involved, and they'll come, right? So that's the idea. And then I like I said, I have great people behind this, and we'll have even more people join it. So I'm excited a little bit.
Can tell.
I am too. It sounds like it's going to be a great event, and there's no excuses. You got plenty of time to plan it. It's local. It's not very far away. You're going to have great activities, and you got a great team. So
Yes.
it's all put together.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Yes,
everyone.
Eric. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so we got some recruitment still going on. We need to reach out to those scouts that don't know about scouting. And so, with Victor, what can they do?
Well, we're right in the middle of recruitment season, enrolling all these new Cub Scouts and Scouts BSA Scouts to come into our program. Passing out flyers, right? We can't really do that anymore like we used to. So different recommendations, we have e-flyers to distribute. So through Peach Jar, if you need a flyer created for you, we have templates or we can put a custom flyer together for you. Go to the school, get permission and pass out flyers in front of the school as parents are picking up. You can bring out a table, maybe have a couple of Cub Scouts as they're coming out of school, maybe come in uniform, a leader in uniform there passing out flyers, letting the families in that community know that scouting's there so that they have an opportunity to join. Facebook advertisement. We do a lot of that for you. So if you have any upcoming events that you want us to geofence for you, Marcos, you could reach out to Marcos. He will put together a geofence area, maybe within 1 mile to 2 miles from the meeting location or for the event location, to invite people to come and check out your scouting activity. So that's really worked for us well. Post it Facebook, post your activities on your Facebook page so that other parents or other groups that you may be part of find out about the activities that you're doing. Banners at school sites. We have 3x6 foot banners that you can put at the school site or any other prominent public location that you want to put it at. We provide them for you, so you don't have to go out and get the cost. Just reach out to me, let me know how many you would like. If you recruit from a couple of different schools, you want to put one at each school, that's perfectly fine. Just let us know, because we do provide this material for you. Yard signs, another great item to put yard signs. You put it in your home. You can put it in, all the scouts who are in your pack or troop can put scout signs in front of their houses advertising scouting. You could also put it on areas near or around schools, if you're allowed to, that you're recruiting from. So another great opportunity to be able to share the fact that scouting's alive in the community. And then handing out flyers at community events. Some groups will participate in community events. Sometimes they'll do they'll do opening ceremonies, flag ceremonies for particular events. Take flyers with you, because as you're seen from the community, they might have questions as, hey, how do I join? So if you have a flyer ready to pass them out, you can always give out flyers to anybody who's interested. So just remember that all of these are great ideas. We have a lot of resources here for you, and we really want you to go out and spread the word and get more kids excited about scouting. We do a lot of fun things, cubbery, camporees that are coming up, all these different activities and events. And we want to have more scouts from the community become scouts, more kids from the community become scouts, so that we can just grow scouting and make it more robust. Remember, many hands make the work light. A lot of kids, a lot of parents involved in scouting makes everything fun for everybody.
Yep. When you bring in the scout, you bring in the parents too. Okay. And we all on this Zoom call believe in scouting. That's why we're here, and that's why we continue to do what we do. My pitch to you today is not for yourselves or for your families to show that you believe in scouting and make a contribution, but ask the people that you know, even if they're not involved in scouting, hey, do you think scouting is fun and good for the kids? Do you realize that it promotes family values and that they learn life skills? If you believe that, then can you make a contribution? And it's easy to do so. It's plastered all over our website. You can use the QR code. You can, and they'll get you right there on your phone. You can make the contribution from the website itself, or you can come into the Scout office. The people that you know, the people that you work with, other scouting families that you know have benefited from scouting, and maybe they have an Eagle Scout, or they've got a Scout that's aged out, and maybe they had a good experience, and that's someone to reach out to. So not for yourselves this time. Think of who you might be able to reach out to and make a contribution. This campaign goes to our local council. That's where it goes. Most of the registration fees for rechartering go to national, and to insurances and things like that. So it doesn't feed our program. This does. Okay, and then this is October. It looks like a pretty standard month as far as the Scout office and the office hours go, and the Scout shop. We're sitting here at the 12th. Sundays they're closed. They even have hours on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Sandy can fill all of your Scout shop needs and can get things ready for you, or order something that might not be in the shop itself. Okay, now we've come to the end of our slides. I'd like to open this up to anybody who has anything in particular that they want to share with everyone. I know that I had a great experience this last weekend for the second weekend of Wood Badge, and that's the advanced training for Scouters. And I see a couple people on the line today that were there at Camp Tockwitz for the second weekend. There was 31 participants that went through the course. That's fantastic. That's a huge group for us. And everyone was really charged up and excited at the end of this. The benefit from this is also that they have ticket goals. And so as part of their earning the Wood Badge, they have to do they have to contribute back to the scouting program. And so they will be reaching out to you guys who may be involved in hiking or climbing or camporee or training, and they can help finish their goals, and they can help you guys with the programs that you guys are working on. So contact Amy McCarty about that, because she can connect you with those participants. Anybody else have something? Anybody have an interesting court of honor or a PAC meeting that they want to talk about? Howard posted up climbing instructor training is open now, so you can sign up for that. We definitely need climbing instructors. We have lots of program that has our climbing wall open, and it's fun. All right, nice to see everybody's faces. Nice to see you. Thanks for attending today. Tell other people about Roundtable, please. And they can watch the one tonight when it gets posted on the website, and they can look at previous ones and encourage them to attend. This actually goes towards your training. If you're looking for a training knot, you need to attend Roundtables. So this helps with that as well.